Hello and welcome back to Quiarcusville. We're going to continue straight where we left off. Oops, a daisy. That's a good start, isn't it? Look at that. Already a house on fire. So, today we're going to try and attain our goal of 7,000 population and perhaps the one after that. I'm not quite sure what that target is. Possibly around 10,000, I guess. So, we're going to have to start building more residential and building them a bit faster than we have previously. Just going to check. Yeah, we need to put a fire station down here. Okay, for health could probably be improved. Crime is okay. So, I'm going to try and see some needs of our city with regards to health and fire safety. And then we are going to perhaps see to our police, because so far the city looks quite peaceful, doesn't it? So let's get started then. Where shall we build out to? Let's start building down this way, shall we? You know what? I'm a bit tired of doing these blocks. I say that every time. But I'm going to try and do something a little more constructive in a minute or two. He says, planting exactly the same positions as he did last time. Never mind. Okay, there we go. So, first block down. Let's check our pipes. We need to bring some more pipes down this way. Where's the main? Ooh, we haven't got a main hub here for a long time. Okay, let's stretch this one down then. Space already occupied. It's one of those little quirks of this game that I could happily see disappear. Yes, I know that space is occupied with a pipe. I'm trying to run a pipe through a series of pipes. Why won't you just let me do that? Why do you have to be pedantic? Such pedantry is not becoming. Never mind. Oh look, we've got new roads. We've got pretty roads now. Perhaps we should start putting in some beautified roads as we go along. Let's upgrade this area around our shopping street, shall we? That'll cheer the people up. There we go, look at that. Zoom in. Happy, happy people. Oh, more people are building up there already. So, let's continue with our road building shenanigans. Actually, we're going to keep with the tree. We're going to keep with the tree-lined road for now. Why not, eh? Trees for everybody. Alright, let's build out along here. Let's go to a curved road. Let's start to build. Actually, no, instead of a curved road, we're going to try this one. Is that going to snap to there? Okay. We'll do the freeform road tool, which gives us a little bit more flexibility over construction. And we're going to bring it down to here and then curve it around. There we go. Start of our beachside road there, or our lagoon side. No need to make it look ugly, is there? Let's get our water plumbed in. Okay, might have to start thinking about putting in a new pump. That'll be interesting. Haven't had to put a new pump in for a while, have we? Have we actually put a new pump? Yes, we have. We've got two pumps here. Okay. The people need more water. Always with something, isn't it? Give us this, give us that. Let's bring this road up here. And oops, something like that. Should make some bizarre roads, shouldn't it? There we go. Okay. No, we still don't have access to dense residential yet. So we're going to put some light residential in first. What's our population currently 5,000. And we need what? 7,000? Oh, good lord. Long way to go yet. Long way to go yet. Kind of want to save this area for high density residential. So I'm going to continue building out and around it instead for now. Oops, a daisy. That's not what I wanted to do, was it? Oh no, that's going to throw everything out now, isn't it? That's going to throw everything out. Can't have that. Goodbye. Goodbye, little road. There we go. Yes, I'm one of those people. I hate it when there's a mess. Put some more of that in. They could do with some commerce as well. Well, we'll see to that in a sec. Let's bring this up to about here. That's too much of a curve, that was. There we go. Okay. There we go. We can put some commerce in there. Keep the people happy. Which is, after all, what we should be doing, isn't it? Now, fire. We definitely need a fire station. But do we build a main fire station? Or do we go with just a much smaller firehouse? Ooh, while we're here. Good thing I checked, isn't it? We're nearly out of power again. How far can we build that there? Let's cram some more of these bad boys in. There we go. Because we really do not want to run out of power, do we? That would be disastrous. I have all sorts of complaints. And how's our garbage doing? Okay, it's fine. I think we get the incinerator at the next milestone. Yes. So that'll be useful. Where's our other plants there? Now we've got 3, haven't we? That's right, because last time we had that problem with garbage starting to pile up. Let's just expand Strawberry Hills. I'm going to expand Strawberry Hills down this block. We're not going to include the beach side. Well, not beach side, but the lakeside part of it, I don't think. That's going to remain part of a separate district, I think. Yes, this will remain part of a separate area. I thought this will be a cool, hope it's something cool. No ideas myself, but you know, I'm sure the game does. I want to start one of those postcode wars. The Crescent District. Okay, it's got better names, but Crescent District, okay. Kind of get behind that, I suppose. Right, so let's keep on building up Strawberry Hills. Did we have a strawberry something or other? Oh yes, that was last time. Okay, so let's continue building it out. Little parcels of land. Let's put our... So we're going to have an insanely busy road down here. But that's okay. That's what it's there for. Okay, maybe in the next one we should put some more parks and greenery. Keep the people happy. Give the people what they want. Parks. What do we got? Plaza with trees? That'd be quite nice, mightn't it? We could put a plaza with trees up here, actually, couldn't we? On the intersection there. Perhaps it'd be nice around that shopping district. There we go. And park with trees. Whoa, that's too big. I have to put one of those somewhere else, I think. Low accessibility still, though. What's this one? Plaza with picnic tables. You could put a plaza with a picnic table in here, couldn't we? Could we rotate it? Why won't you rotate? I want to put you on this road. No, you're not going to rotate for me? I wonder if there's a way to manually rotate it. Is there? No? No, you're just going to steadfastly refuse to go where I want. Fine. No park for you guys. I've got to sort out a water problem first. And coming up against the city limits on this side as well. Look at that. Nearly filled our first parcel of land. Nearly. Not quite. Some more power as well. We're starting to run low on cash again. Let's speed time up because I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, there we go. See how traffic's doing. My cat was just saved by a smoke detector. Glad to hear it. The city as ever is happy to help. Traffic congestion. Not too bad. Starting to get a little jammy along here. I wonder why that is. I wonder if that's just a temporary... Looks temporary to me. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Sunnyside Heights, more commercial. People want commercial, do they? Okay. Well, let's have a look then. Let's add a little bit more commerce. God, I'd hate to live in a city like this. All straight lines. How boring. There we go. How's that commerce suit you then? Did we have smoke detectors? Yes, Strawberry Hills had smoke detectors. Woodland Heights? Did Woodland Heights need smoke detectors? I can't remember. No, Woodland Heights doesn't need smoke detectors, does it? Get rid of smoke detectors from Woodland Heights for the time being, I think. There we go. Policies. Hello. Okay, is something supposed to have opened? Curious. I'm pretty certain that the policies box is supposed to open. But for whatever reason... Huh. Well, isn't that curious? Can I open... There we go. Economy opens fine. Policies doesn't, however. What is going on there then? Don't you just love it when you find a bug? Okay, interesting. For some reason I can no longer access my policies window. What if I click here? Seems to be trying to open, but then doesn't. That's terribly helpful. I suppose useful as a box of turnips. Right, yeah, never mind. Unfazed as we are, we shall continue construction along here. What was this district? Natural resources check. We could build a little bit more agriculture around here, couldn't we, and some out towards this way here. Let's just see if we can upgrade this road, shall we? It's going to make very unpopular, I'm sure. But I don't want this starting to... Sorry guys. Can I upgrade this one? Space already occupied. Yeah. Never mind. A little bit of a jam there. Ah, of course, I can't upgrade that one because I put the refuse dump too close to it, didn't I? Answer. Pause. Demolish refuse dump. Rubbish dump. Rubbish tip, I suppose. Building is not empty. Oh no, do I have to empty the building before I can... Okay. That's the way you guys want to play it. That's the way we'll play it, I suppose. Empty building to another park. And we're going to turn you off. So when you're empty, we shall come along and re-upgrade you. Industry, how are we doing? A bit messy there. Made a little bit of a mess of our industry, didn't I? Just put some normal roads in for our farms. Yep, to there. Ah, look how it all just marries up so easily. They did do a good job of this. And this sort of construction seems to work for everything, doesn't it? This, and look at that, I've been losing a little bit of each parcel. Twerp. There we go, never mind. Industry, industry, industry. Use shrines. I'm going to have to come a bit further down. Up there. And then... there we go. Not optimal placement of water, but never mind. And we need to expand this. District. Sorry guys. Agriculture only, thank you. Sure, that's not what you guys wanted to hear, but never mind. I'm in charge. And what I say goes. Right, back to our city proper. We're bringing in a lot more money now, which is good to see. Yeah, really want to dig in too much here. Garbage starting to pile up. Should have seen that coming, shouldn't I? Okay, guys, let's put another rubbish dump in here. There you go. Levitating cats, the new trending topic on the internet. Somehow that wouldn't surprise me. Even in real life, I would be quite prepared to see that on the internet. 97% full. Where's everybody else then? You are 32% full, you're fine. And you are 25% full. So come on, empty out. I want to upgrade this piece of road. Look at that fleet of rubbish trucks. Off they go, happily trundling along on their merry way. We had a look around our city, have we? There's cars on the road. Why can't I build a multi-storey car park? That'd make life easier, wouldn't it? Buses? What's going on here? This all looks like... oh, this is the high school, isn't it? Okay, that makes sense. Oh, ambulance. Ambulance chaser. Where's he going then? Where are you off to? You're going a long way, aren't you? Good lord, what's going on here? It's okay, we're not going to follow him back. I'm sure that probably induced motion sickness for some of you. Oops, a daisy. I didn't plumb in this part of the street. Sorry about that, guys. New water's here. Up. Oh, got it. Put in another water pump and another sewage outlet too. Really like building these, but there we go. That bit's going to be terribly polluted, isn't it? There we go. Connect that up. Okay, we're all connected there. Look at that. Eesh. Anything I can do here to make this cleaner? Because that is looking filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Should have rubbish picked up. Pippa Evans? Pippa? Piper? Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper? Something like that, anyway. Now what we could do here, actually, I don't know why we didn't do this last week, or last episode. Wasn't last week, was it? It was a while ago. Let's actually bring this road around this way and connect here, and then get rid of this. I think that's what we'll do, actually. This still had a curve to it, but there we go. And then we are going to say bye-bye to that bit. And that just allows the traffic to flow that little bit better, doesn't it? And we can do the same here actually as well, can't we? Also gives greater distance for the traffic coming off of the highway up there. Distance too short, space already occupied. What are you on about? Oh, I can do that, but I can't just connect up here. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Absolutely perfect sense. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Could we come around here? No, that's in the way. Let's just pause this for a second. Because I don't like having this little bit of road here. Let's launch this power line and this piece of road and this piece of road. You're not going to let me do it that way. How about a straight piece of road? No, you're too close. Okay, let's turn off snapping. And let's see if we can bring this in. Space already occupied. Like that. There we go. Now we just have to reconnect those power cables somehow. How are we going to reconnect this? Space already occupied. Why can't I connect there? Not that big, are you? This way. Cross over here. No, something preventing me there. Outer city limits. The outer limits. Oh, there we go. I knew if I tried for long enough, there would be something there that I could do. There we go. That should just allow traffic to flow a little bit more smoothly along there. And we've reached our milestone, just like that. So what's our next one? 10,000, so 3,000 more people. Ooh, that looks good. Hydro power plant. So we need 10,000 people for that, so that's going to be our next target. I want to build a hydroelectric power station. Anyway, so we're now a big town. So what do we get as a big town? We get a metro. That should be interesting. Taxation policies, except for I can't open my policies folder. We also get high density residential, high density commercial, and an office zone. And there's our incineration plant, the university, and the metro station. So we're going to start off by putting in the dual purpose incinerators, because, you know, they should be quite handy, I think. They help with keeping our pollution down. If we put it here, we can connect to the existing grid. How many should we put in? 2? 1? 1, 2? Let's put in 2, shall we? Any benefit to putting in 2? 12 megawatts. Let's put in 2. We're generating quite a bit of garbage, so I don't see why we shouldn't put in 2. Let's extend the water pipes out, keep them nice and cool. And we should start to see rubbish trucks transporting. Yep, they're starting to transport their rubbish over to the incinerators, which will also provide us with power. It's helpful. Right, we can go down to the end here. And we said we were going to build a fire precinct, whatever this is called, firehouse. And we will. Where should we build it though? Build it down here, it's got pretty good coverage. We need to build it more centralised, I suppose, so that we get this area as well. How much is that? Well, we could wait another quarter of a week, a couple of days, and build a fire station. Might be an idea, mightn't it? So if we put a fire station down, that covers the entire area. I think that's what we're going to do. So fire station. There. That made everybody happy. Now residential. Yeah, high density residential that we're going to put along this area. Don't know if we'll get anything on those small spots, we might do. A lot of buildings put in, there we go. We can plant some trees in the middle there, perhaps. There we go. Okay, and you can maybe put some dense commercial in here in a minute, along the waterfront. I'm sure the people would hate me for it, but never mind. Environmentalists won't be happy with me, I'm sure. Oops, I don't want to push it that far. There we go. Let's bring it into a nice curve along there. There we go. Bit fiddly placing some of these roads. That's okay. It's worth it. There we go. How's that? Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Right, let's put some high density commercial. Should we put it on this side? Yes, let's put it along this side. Just in a strip along here. And maybe some office space on the front as well. Because we've got all this residential around here, so why not, eh? I'll probably need to put some water pipes in. I can't remember if I watered this area up or not. There we go. Do we need to put water in here? No, everywhere's covered. That's good. And how are we doing for power? Even with the incinerators going, we're still starting to run short, aren't we? Let's put in another wind turbine. There we go. And then I suppose we better start thinking about the metro system. Our subway system. How are we going to start planning that, I wonder? Shall we put... how many loops will we need? Oh. How's that? I had nearly forgotten about this rubbish dump. Let's have a look. How's he doing? How can you still be 97% full? If I turn you on... oh, I see. Okay. So when you get turned off, you literally get turned off. And won't accept anything else. That's kind of annoying. 35. Yeah. Come on. Empty out. Facility empty. Building is now empty. This one? Oh, that's okay. Start operating normally then. That landfill site's operating normally. How about you? You're operating normally. Good, good, good. Good. You're all operating normally. And our power stations are generating 12 megawatts each. So that's an extra 24 megawatts. Seems like a good combination, doesn't it? Look at this. Look at this. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Looks quite pleasant, really, in the grand scheme of things. Crescent District. They are calling out for more industrial. Not sure if I'm ready to give it to them just yet, though. Let's put in some bus routes while we're waiting for money to build up again. Because we haven't put any bus routes down along here. Oh, we've got a fire over there, that's not good. So where shall our bus routes start for this one? We need to collect and deliver to the middle, don't we? Although this is kind of forming up to be the new city centre, I suppose. So, let's get some... probably need two... well, there's a bus route there, so we don't need another one too close. One. So put one there. And one down here. Let's service these areas. Not too many. to down here, because there's a bus stop down here that they could get to, isn't there? And maybe complete that line. Okay, and then one around the Crescent district. So I think the waterfront, this is quite a long stretch, isn't it? So put a couple in there. Bus stops make people happy for some reason. Never quite understood that. Can't stand going on the bus myself. Not for any particular reason other than they're crowded and noisy here. And I don't like big crowds. So I'd rather not be stuck on a bus with a load of people I don't know. How do you figure that route out? Okay, I suppose. Can I see where you're coming from there? And do one in here. Just be weird. No, let's do one down here. There we go. And then back to the beginning. Seriously? Can I not delete you? Can I move you to somewhere more useful? Oh, where did you come from? How did you get there? We're missing one there, so let's drag you over there. Okay, there we go. Yep. More buses. Servicing this area, they're starting to look quite nifty, aren't they? Gives the city a different feel already, doesn't it? How's this building emptying? 78% full still. Okay. Right, let's have a look at this metro planning then, shall we? So, we have to build a metro station, a tunnel, and then a line tool. Okay, so what's the difference between... Okay, so you have to build the stations first and then build everything else connected to that. Right, okay. So how are we going to do this then, guys? Where shall our first metro station be? Strawberry Hills? Around here somewhere perhaps? Can't remember what was around here. What did we have? Residential on this side. Commercial. Well, we could put one in this little low density commercial district, couldn't we? So let's put one here. Okay, now we want to go from here to a population centre, don't we? So let's bring it up to... Not quite there, that would be a bit churlish, wouldn't it? Should we get rid of that building? Yeah, let's get rid of that building. There. And where else do we need one? We need one further down. So let's get rid of those buildings, shall we? I suppose, so we can connect these. And then how about some closer to the industrial sectors? Not enough money? Oh no. Okay, we need more money, so for now, it's going to be that. Then we have to try and connect these. Oh, good lordy. Okay, so... Can we do that? Okay, suppose we can. And here to 5,500. Shouldn't be too hard for us to acquire. There we go. And then I suppose we'll go around. We'll leave it like that for now. Put a very simple metro line in. From here to here to here. Okay. And back to the beginning. That should work, shouldn't it? I guess. Yeah. Okay, and there goes our subway. Whee! Happy trundles. Okay. And where's our entrance? There it is. Look at that. Oops, there's somebody else in trouble. What are all you people doing? Is that a bus stop? Yes it is, it's a bus stop, okay. That's what you're doing, you're waiting for the bus. In which case I forgive you for loitering. Wow, you're crying out for industry, aren't you? Sorry, I don't know quite why that came out that way. But they are crying out for an industry at the moment. Put that fire out before the cows set on fire. Don't flaming cows. It's disastrous. Wow, what are you guys doing? Why aren't you using the other lanes? You have so many lanes here. Why are you using just one? Why? Why? That makes no sense. Because that's the only lane that you can use? Okay. And the trouble is, if I delete that crossroad, it's going to shift all that traffic onto these bridges. So, do I need to start thinking about having a larger bridge somewhere to alleviate this traffic, because it's causing a snarl up all the way back here, good lord. Because they're not for some reason using this obvious route here. The heavy traffic is, which is good to see, but the light traffic is seemingly refusing to use this. What happens if we delete this road here? What will they do? Let's see where they go, shall we? And they're going to go to this bridge. The traffic starts moving. A lot of traffic. How's this? This is quite fascinating as far as I'm concerned. Just watching all these vehicles moving along this road here. You can see it's starting to gum up already. And they want more local manufacturing, the people. We have to figure something out here, guys. So how are we going to do this? We need a larger bridge. Could I upgrade this? Was there a reason I couldn't upgrade this road? I can't quite remember, to be honest. I can upgrade this off shoot here, and upgrade to here. Do we have a problem on this side, perhaps? Space already occupied. Could have been something to do with this side. Slope too steep. Yeah, it's this bridge we can't replace. Okay, so we're going to have to build a new bridge. Or we could connect this one up, couldn't we? Could just make a connection there, but I don't want to gum up this system too much, so what we're going to do is I don't want to upgrade, I want to build a road. Thank you. Oh right, so this is the one-way system, so we have to do this properly or we're going to get in trouble. So let's start with this one. Bring this road down, let's enable snapping again. Bring this road down this way. Okay. And this one wants to be about here, I think, and down this way. Okay. Right, so that's all going the right way, is it? Yes? No? Oh, I see, it's just because they're different styles. That's okay. I thought for some hideous second then I'd planted the wrong roads in. That would have been disastrous, wouldn't it? Right. So, now we want to develop a bridge or intersection. So let's get our freeform tool on. And come up out of here, page up. Can I page up? Oh, of course, you won't show anything yet, will you? tell me you can't build there because this slope's already occupied, is it? Yeah, not enough space for it. Okay. Let's pause this because this might get expensive if I do it the other ways. Can we... No, you see we can't because this road is too close to the other road. Okay. I see the game you're playing, dude. Fine. Okay. Now, let's try that again. We want it to go vaguely this way, do we? Is there any way we can get... to there, and then can we get across here? Space already occupied, really? Really? I'm no good with this whole road building shenanigan, am I? Oh, there we go. Okay, we can get there. But if we twist it at any other angle... Let's bring it round. Ugh, this is a horrible looking piece of road, isn't it? And then, can we bring it down into there? Okay. See what happens if we unpause the game. Will traffic come down this way? Oh, and all the traffic's dissipated anyway. Typical. Actually, what I'm going to do is make the disconnect there. I don't want the traffic flowing down onto that road from there. Let's see about here. That seems to be working okay, doesn't it? And then we can try and build another one going the other way later on. So I really don't want to try it right now. Yeesh. It works. It works. Really what the problem is that these roads are too narrow to carry much traffic. That's going to happen eventually, no matter which way you build it. Anyway, the people are demanding industry, are they? So let's have a look. Let's build some proper industry for them then. Snapping on, thank you. Nice, stinky, polluting, dirty old industry. Dunk. Let's expand that water pipe out. And that one. And let's put some... Oh, you don't need power. How are we doing for power though? I guess still need more of it. Don't know if we have enough rubbish to support. Yeah, we've got another... According to this, we've got enough rubbish to support another one. So maybe we should put a third one in here. Yeah, like that. That helps us with our electricity a little bit, doesn't it? Which should do once it comes online. Producing 3 megawatts. 12, 12, 4. Okay. Yep, that's it. We are getting a little bit of traffic generating up along these roads though, look. Down here, this is starting to get a bit busy. Never mind. Okay, so... Ugh. Just looks nasty, doesn't it? Never mind. Never mind. Ooh. Crime? Crime, you say? What's going on there? I won't have crime in my town. My town is a nice town. Looks like a police station of some kind is in order. Maybe a police headquarters. Oh, fire. Fire, fire. Why are you guys empty? I'll figure it out later. You're still crying out for industry though, aren't you? I dislike industry for a number of reasons in these games. Primarily pollution. Especially in this game because it seems to turn the ground purple for some bizarre reason. Instead of going white or black or something kind of soot related, it turns it purple. Not sure how true to life that is. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't turn the land that kind of bright purple. Extend this road a little bit. Just cut another little one. Nope, too late. So once you make that mistake, it's made forever. And ever. Some more crime cropping up. Okay. Crime rate is high, really. I'm going to have to start thinking about putting more police stations in then. Crime rate 11%. Okay. I suppose so. We've only got, what, one? Yes, we've only... okay. Fair enough. We've only got one police precinct for the entire town. So, yes, we could probably do with at least one more. I can kind of see their point. And I shall put it in shortly. At the moment, I need more money. And I'm going to put a police headquarters in. Oh, look, they're using this road now. Lots of traffic flowing straight onto the highway, that's good to see. The overpass is working nicely. Right, so what was our goal again? 10,000 people? 7,000 people? No, that was big town. 10,000, yes, we're nearly there. 400 more. So let's stop procrastinating and start building. Gonna build... it's annoying. Gonna build our industry out in these small parcels. No, why do you do that again? I don't want you there. There. Why couldn't you have done that in the first place? In these small little parcels, just because it looks a little bit neater. How are we doing for time? Oh, getting close to the end of this. Getting close to the end. Let's try and get to that milestone before such juncture. So let's super accelerate time. Come on. Nearly there. 56,000. Less than a week and we'll be able to build our police headquarters. Which we'll build next to the fire station, I guess. Looks pretty swanky, doesn't it? Maybe we should build it here. That'll cover the entire city then. Yep. Dump. That's going to cheer people up, isn't it? Look at that giant wave of happiness. Huh, and what have we got here? What's up, guys? Why the long face? Citizens are sick. No, not illness. Where is your nearest healthcare? Well, your nearest physician is just down the street, guys. Come on. Ah, okay, we're running out of heal capacity. Darn it. Okay, I've been slacking off a bit with regards to that. That's my fault. Okay, so let's start putting in some more hospitals and such. Let's increase our heal capacity to 200. Average health is still pretty good. Just putting in another couple. We'll put in a hospital soonish when we can afford one. What's that? Crematorium. Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to get behind a crematorium, I suppose. Heal capacity is 200. That's fine. Anything else that I need to overlook? That I've been overlooking? Not that I need to overlook. Yeah, we need another firehouse down here. Okay. That's fair, I suppose. There you go. how's about that then? What's going on here? You're full? How can you possibly be full? And you are finished, right. So we are going to... Actually, can I move you? I can just relocate you. Okay. Well, that's good. It's good to know. Let's relocate this one then, shall we? Where should we relocate him to? Should we put him on this side of the road? Oh, let's put him more centrally located. He can service the industrial sector. There we go. Stop emptying. Okay, and then we can upgrade this piece of road. Aha! All coming up roses, isn't it? Well, poo-covered roses, I suppose. There we go. Why does that road look different to that road? Because it is. What's going on there? Why have I got... Did I put the wrong road in there? Oh, I did, didn't I? Okay, guys. That's me being silly. Let's upgrade all of this. Ugh, what a waste of money. Why didn't you guys tell me? Should have foresawn that I'd have made that kind of silly mistake and said, "Oi, you're making a mistake." And I'd be like, really? Okay. So, we're going to continue building up our zones again. Whoop, don't want that road, bigger road. So, come down to here, then across. And then from here, we're going to come... No, from about there, is it? That's it. Come down to there. I'm going to put some more dense residential in. Water is starting to run a bit low. Power, yeah. Just trying to see if I can get to 10,000 power and get a power station built. A hydroelectric power station. Right, let's slow ourselves down to 2 speed again, because we're getting quite close. Water, okay. Do 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 do, bop, bom. There we go. Don't complain, people. Why are you unhappy now? Something's making them unhappy. Uh-oh, we have got a small disaster occurring over here. Let's just pause this. We are getting brownouts. We are going to have to build another. Come on, stay the course. We don't have long to wait. And we can start. Come on. A couple more people. Not that many more. So close, so close. How much do we think a... we're going to have to put one in, aren't we? Otherwise we're going to start losing people. We don't want to do that. There. Is that going to help? Consumption though, still under production. 176, the more I build, the more they use. Stop it. You greedy little so-and-sos. Losing 6 megawatts, producing 6 megawatts. Ah, okay, right. Safe for a few minutes anyway. Go on. Less than 100 to go now. And look at that, we nearly filled up this parcel of land. On this side anyway. Thinking about perhaps putting our hydroelectric station in here somewhere. Looks like it might be a good place, or maybe down here, maybe by this stretch of land, because this looks like it goes downhill quite far. I wonder if there's a way to see the terrain heights. 54, 64, 65, 64, come on. How much would it be to get that piece of land? We'd have to buy there and there, or there and there. Buy down here and here. Good. It looks like we're going to have to... They're doing everything in their power to stop me, aren't they? Okay. So let's put another power station to keep our energy production up just while we expand again with our... Seriously? There's a fire just down the road from the fire station. Somebody's not doing their job. What we could do, rather than installing new districts, is demolish this one and wait for the houses to disappear. And wait for the houses to disappear. That includes you guys, that's it. And then just put these in to upgrade. Yeah, I've made some people unhappy, but that's okay. Start upgrading some of these parcels to high density residential rather than low density. And that should give us enough population to tip us over the edge, I think. Tip us into that 10,000 area. And also start to build up our city. Look at that. It's starting to look pretty nifty, this, isn't it? Building up around this area. And there's a lot of fires down here. What's going on? Do my policies... Oh, my policies are working again. Okay, hallelujah. So, Crescent District, you have smoke detectors. Okay, fair enough. I wonder what happened earlier then. It's one of those bizarre little bugs. I don't know how much of a... Because of course the whole premise of a hydroelectric station is the distance the water plummets helps to generate electricity. So that looks like it's a good drop, doesn't it? So if I could dam it up here somewhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to purchase this block of land and then this block of land. There we go. And then we can put in our... Let's have a look at this. Look at that. That sounded quite good, doesn't it? And that's quite a drop. Aha! Right. Population of 10,000. So, we have reached our milestone. We're going to slow down. It's already slowed down. And let's just have a look. We can afford to build it. What would happen? I wonder if we could build it across here. Would we end up destroying everything upriver? What you really need to be able to do is see land heights. I'm asking you to judge here and have a guess at how high your land is, aren't they? Which isn't very useful, really. I suppose we could do it across there. 304 megawatts that would generate. Should we build it? Should we build it? 304, 320, 336, 352. Am I about to... You know what, guys? I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm going to save. Just to be on the safe side. I don't want to end up drowning the citizens of my fair town, which would be a disaster, wouldn't it? 352, 368. Should we go to that 368 one? Okay, there we go. Now, water should, in theory, start backing up behind that, shouldn't it? Or is it just going to pretend that nothing happens? Oh no, it is. It's backing up. Look at that. It's starting to actually react. What a nice touch. We can actually build a road over that as well. Divert some traffic over it, perhaps. Okay. Oh, no, there it is. It's starting to spill out under the bridge. Yeep. Okay, and it's coming out over the top of the dam. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to do that. Is this meant to be happening? Are we meant to be having water running over the top of our dam? Pretty sure we're not meant to. Is it just trying to sort itself out? Oh, it's backing up now. Eep! Now there's something I hadn't considered. We're going to be stopping all this polluted water from escaping as well, aren't we? Let's just see. Let's put it into QuickTime and see what happens. Seems to be doing okay so far. And they let it drain out. Has it had any effect further upriver? No, not yet. Okay. And how's our electricity production? Pretty amazing. Okay. I think we got away with it. I think we got away with it, guys. I think that it worked. And that's automatically connected, is it? Seems to be. I don't know how, because we have no power cables stretching down that far. Yes, it all seems to be working nicely, that. Good, good, good. Maybe I should put it further back up. Maybe I'll experiment a little bit. Let me just see. If I put it across here, 16 megawatts, yeah, wouldn't have produced much up here, would it? How about if we put it down here? No, I think we got it in about the optimum location. Okay then. Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for that bombshell that I actually placed a hydroelectric station in the right place, first time, I am going to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Got quite a lot done this time round, this episode. We've still got lots more to do. What do we get with our next milestone? With our next one, we are going to be getting the water treatment plant and the crematorium. It's 16,000. Anything else? Nothing much. Build a huge hadron and some other bits and pieces. A space elevator monument. Ooh. But until then, that doesn't look like much coming up. So, we're going to aim for that for the next episode. And we're going to start beautifying the city a little bit more as well. Trying to sort out our services. Been doing okay. But, you know, that last bout, we're having sick people starting. We need to put a hospital in. Maybe start upgrading some of these. And putting some more industry in. If you have any comments, leave them under the video. Otherwise, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I shall see you next time. Bye bye for now.